How to build emotional muscle in over 30 days. So wherever you are in time watching this, whether it's about to become 2020, whether you are in 2020, you want to pick 30 days. And the best 30 days is to pick what's happening today, from this moment of watching this video. Because there's a reason why you picked on this video. The title resonates with you. How to make the most and build emotional intelligence in the next 30 days is pick a goal that you've always wanted to achieve. Like drinking more water, writing in a journal, writing a book, writing every single day, journaling, whatever it is. Pick a goal that it's always been on your to-do list, something that you've always wanted to do. And before the clock strikes 2020, before the clock strikes January, February, March, April, May, June, July, the whole year of 2020, pick the time right now and commit to yourself that you will do this particular goal. Now, here's where the emotional muscle is built. Your emotional muscle is built by your self-awareness. You being aware of your empathy, your social skills, what your likes are, what your dislikes are, what your limitations are, what you gravitate to, what you distance yourself from, what kind of triggers you, what are your impulses. These are the things that you need to know about yourself. And this is so not an ordinary goal. This goal is building emotional fitness for yourself. And so when you do, say for example, you want to write a book. So to write a book, you need to write every single day for the next 30 days. Or you just want to know if you're good at writing or not. Say you pick that as a goal. You want to make time every single day, in addition to your work, in addition to your home life, to just cross this goal off. Because not only are you going to really get deep whether you actually enjoy this goal, you're going to build emotional muscle, and I'm going to tell you how. So you pick a goal, writing every day, and you do it. And there's going to, over the 30 days, you're going to get, I don't feel like it, I'm tired, I don't know what to write, is this even going to be good enough? You're going to get all those blocks that come up like every other human on the planet does at varying degrees. Then what you need to do is you need to be paying attention to what you're feeling like. So the best way to do it is every single day, start to just 2 or 3 sentences. Doesn't have to be more than that. But journal what you're feeling. Journal why you're hesitating. Journal why you didn't hesitate today. Journal why you got it done. Because you're now creating insight into yourself when you do that. And that's how you're building emotional fitness. Emotional fitness is nothing more than being aware of who you are, and who you are, being so aware of it that you know how to express yourself, communicate, relate, or not relate to someone else, but you're doing it from a conscious place. And emotional intelligence seems to be the word of the decade. And so how to build it for yourself is to pick a goal, stick to the same time. So if you're going to do a goal, stick to it. So every day at 9 a.m., I'm going to write down. Every day at 10 p.m., I'm going to sit down and write for half an hour, whatever it is. When you can build a habit into your schedule, when you can build a schedule into what you do in your daily routine of this one thing that you want to accomplish, that's when you build momentum. And you'll still get days where you're feeling like, I don't want to do this. That's the muscle that you're trying to overcome. And that's the muscle you want to become aware of. So for example, I've committed to doing a podcast every single day, and I've committed to doing a video every single day for the next, until December 24th. I started on the 31st of October, and I announced it to my podcast listeners, and I'm giving it to you now as my YouTube viewers. And the reason what I've realized about myself is there are days when I've been sad. There are days when I haven't wanted to do it. There are days when I don't know if this is even going to be good enough. There are days where like, I've just been so tired, I don't want to do it. But it's like what Muhammad Ali said. He said that he never counted his sit-ups. He only counted the sit-ups when they started to hurt. Because that's now when you know that muscle is being built. It's when you come to that block of, I just don't want to go any further. And when you do go further, that's when all the muscle is built. That's when grit is created. That's where you got to push. So throughout, I've now done it for 30 days. And I can tell you from my experience, there are days where I haven't wanted to do it. There are days when I've just been tired. And when I've pushed through, that's when my muscle is being built. And that's when I get something else. So in whatever commitment that I commit to later on, I know I can at least keep my word to myself. And keeping your word to yourself is a superpower. Keeping your word to yourself. Very few people can. It's like when you get an opportunity to do something, you get a promotion, you get the ability to go on a tour somewhere, you go and you get an opportunity to, whatever it might be, write a book, be on a podcast, be interviewed, do a speaking engagement, whatever the opportunity is. One of the reasons why we hesitate is because the thought that comes up is, can I do it? And can I do it has multi-layers. One of the layers is, oh, actually, can I actually do it technically? Like, can I write a talk and present it? Can I actually write a book? The technicality of something. The other layer of can I do it is, can I see it through? Can I keep my word to myself? And how we judge ourselves on can I keep my word to myself is we look back into our history. And in our history, have we been able to, and we do this at an unconscious level, have I been able to keep my word to myself? Like when I said, I am going to drink more water. Did I drink more water? When I said to myself that I am going to go and start working out, did I start working out? And did I just stop? That is one of the layers of can I do it? And what you're trying to do with this challenge, with this emotional muscle fitness, is to overcome that layer of can I do it because I can't keep my word to myself. When you know that once you say you're going to do something, you keep your word to yourself. That's a superpower. That superpower alone can now overcome the technicality of what you don't know. Because if you can keep your word to yourself, then you'll find a way of being able to put a presentation together, write a book, whatever it takes. You will find a way because you keep your word to yourself. And that is the foundation of anything else. And so what this challenge is doing more than anything is when you can't keep your word to yourself, what's going on? That's the self-awareness. That's the emotional intelligence that you're looking into, that you're trying to really sculpt and find out about yourself, because no book can tell you, no seminar can tell you, because no one can look inside of you and see in that moment when there's no book, there's no seminar, there's no teacher, there's no guru, they can't tell you what's going on inside you. Only you can unpack that for yourself. And as much as you think, I'm not qualified to do that, or I don't want to do that, you're the best person to do it, because no one can see the world from your eye level. Nobody can see the things that you see in the way that you see it. And therefore, someone can give an opinion as to why you're stalling, hesitating, doubting, but only you can really know for sure, because with this challenge of picking one thing, and then journaling why you want to do something, why you don't want to do it that day, what's going on for yourself, that's that insight that you build. And by keeping your word to yourself, the muscle is being built at default. The muscle is just building, 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 building. Take it from me, who's been committed to doing a video every single day and a podcast every single day. There are days when I just don't want to do it. But that overcoming that, I don't want to do it for whatever reason it was, is when the muscle is built, just like Muhammad Ali says. He doesn't count it until it hurts. And that moment it hurts mentally. It hurts like I can't be stuffed. But when you can be able to be stuffed and just do it, that's when that momentum builds. That's when the confidence is built. That's when courage is built. And that's when know-how. So try that, guys. 30 days you've got now. If you're listening to this right now as of this airing of this production, of this video, you've got 30 days. But if you're listening to this in 2020, pick today. Start today, start something, and just start building on that, because that is what is going to really harness your emotional intelligence muscle and get you emotionally fit for whatever opportunity that comes your way. But you're just preparing for the training for it. You're just preparing the ground, you're preparing yourself, and you're preparing your mind so that the next opportunity you get, you'll grab onto it, even though you might be still scared, because you're building this muscle now called keeping your word to yourself and building self-awareness. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please like it, please share it, please subscribe. I'd love to share more with you. And I'll come back tomorrow with another episode of Unbox Your Gift.